our people. I heard Imam Hazard, he mentioned that he born Muslim. It was interesting how he was saying that, how blessed he is. That he never went into church until he was like 11, I think he's 11 years old. And I would listen to him. He was fortunate. And I'm looking at the president of the mosque here. Look how blessed they are. They born Muslim. Allah, that's a blessing, born Muslim. But most of us here, we were Christians. We were born in the Christian faith, right? That's right. But y'all, they are really, really blessed. Y'all are really blessed. Allahu Akbar. And I was reflecting, yes, and I was reflecting on that. But here's the point. Those of us who were born Christian and everything, we have become good Muslims. Why? And I want you to think about this. We became good Muslim because we had good Christian parents. That's it. Yes. Right? We had good. I know I had a good mother.
A real one. Come on,
and a good father.
Yeah. Come on.
Had good Christian parents. And that's what have made us good Muslim believers, made us good Muslims. And now you have some of the Muslims walking around here with the audacity and calling their own parents. You know you done lost your mind. Calling your own parents who made you a good Muslim, really made you a good Muslim. Calling them kafirs. Call their own parents kafirs and kufr. That's a shame, in the brothers. The mother who raised, who carried them in the womb, 7 to 9 months, now you got the nerve enough to call them a kafir and a kufr. You know, it's a shame. It's really a shame. We have to speak to these things. It's a shame. You know, Imam Muhammad, praise be to Allah, because everything we say, Allah bless us to say, really, I'm going to be truthful. I don't have anything to say. Allah bless that man. I'm telling you, he really blessed. He was phenomenal. I heard him say he was no ordinary man. I heard him man say, he said, I'm no ordinary man. And he said, and you are no ordinary people. And you are no ordinary people. Ever since we were brought from the shores of Africa, we were selected and chosen for a special mission. For a special mission. So he's no ordinary man, and we are no ordinary people. We are a special people. Alhamdulillah. So he was explaining to us that there are 3 sunnahs. Now listen to him, man. Imam was very, very wise, a scholar, very, very wise. And he was explaining how there were 3 sunnahs. I never heard that before. I read a lot of books. 3 sunnahs. 3 sunnahs. Most time we hear of 2, right? The sunnah of Allah. Because Allah has a sunnah. We know this. Allah has a sunnah. He has a way. And his way, his sunnah never changed, right? The Quran speaks about his sunnah. Allah got a sunnah. And we know that Muhammad the Prophet, prayers and peace be upon him, he has a sunnah. He has a sunnah. And we follow his tradition and we follow his way. And so what is the 3rd sunnah? Some of you know it already, but this is what Imam, I never heard this before. I never read this or heard this ever before. He said the 3rd sunnah is the sunnah of Abraham. And don't we say we follow the middle? You follow the logic. Follow the rational logic to its conclusion. We say it all the time. We follow the middle of Ibrahim, Hanifa, alayhi wasallam.
Break it down now.
And Ibrahim had his way, his path, and his destiny for us for the future. So can you see the logic? Allah sunnah, Muhammad the Prophet sunnah, and Ibrahim sunnah. Well, I hope Allah bless you to see it. If not, we'll keep moving on. Interesting, the Imam, I was reading what he said of how we came to the sunnah. it's interesting, you know. And he was saying that the believers questioned him and said that Allah ordained or command that we do the 5 prayers. They said, but, O Messenger, we see you doing these extra prayers, you know. And Muhammad the Prophet said, yes, you are right. Allah has ordained for us to do the 5 fard obligatory prayers. And Muhammad the Prophet, prayers and peace be upon him, he said that the extra prayer that I'm doing is on my own. And you know how the Imam explained that? Allah didn't order him to make sunnah prayer. He was such a good man, such a good human being, following his own good nature. He did the extra prayers. And the believers saw him doing those prayers, and they said, we're going to do the same thing too. And that's how the sunnah came about for the prayers. Isn't that beautiful? That's how it came about. Allah didn't order him to do it. He didn't have to do it. He did the sunnah prayers on his own. And Imam gave another good example. He said, just like myself. He said, many of you, you love me, you respect me and everything. And he said, if you see me doing something that's excellent, he said, you will follow that. So that's what Prophet Muhammad was doing. He was following his own goodness. He was so grateful and thankful to Allah that he did the extra prayers, and it became his sunnah. And the believers, they saw him doing that.